Okay, welcome back to my channel, Global Soul. I'm kind of excited about today's menu because again, we're doing African American cuisine, and this is one of the things that my mom used to make. And yeah, guys, so we're going to be making smothered chicken, like a southern style smothered chicken. And lima beans, rice and gravy, and 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 some biscuits, y'all, to sop up that gravy. You know what I mean? Now, my mom said, "Well, why don't you make greens?" And I was like, "Yeah, Mom, I should make greens, but it's Wednesday, and I'm gonna do it for Sunday dinner, so that hence." The lima beans, okay, y'all? Plus, I love lima beans. So, yeah, guys, I'm really excited about today, and I'm ready to get cooking, y'all, because it's actually later in the day than I thought it would be. On the phone, talking to my mom about old recipes and things like that. Hey, Mom. So, yeah, Global Soul, yeah, I am ready to get started, guys. Okay, Global Soul. So we are going to multitask, guys. And here's our chicken. It's washed and clean, okay? We're going to get these lima beans started, and it's going to take a minute because, as I told you guys before, the first thing, and these were washed as well. These are neck bones. I tried to get turkey necks, but let me tell y'all, because, you know, sometimes people don't know, but smoked meat, real smoked meat, is supposed to have like a darker, the outside is a little bit darker, a little bit more, the texture is a little firmer. And when you pick it up, you're supposed to, when you pick up the packet, okay, not outside the packet, but I'm saying, I mean, not in the packet, outside the packet, you don't even have to open up. You should smell a smoke flavor. If you don't smell a smoke flavor, honey, it is not really smoked, okay? Because I know they're putting all this smoke flavor in and calling it smoked meat and all that stuff. So hence the reason why I got the neck bones, because I really did want turkey necks this time. I know y'all think I eat pork all the time, but not all the time, y'all. I did want turkey necks, but I couldn't even get the turkey necks because they weren't really smoked. It was no smoke smell on them. And I'm like, what is that? I mean, it looked like it was smoke, but it wasn't smoke because you couldn't smell smoke, okay? So if you can't smell smoke, it ain't smoked. So this is what we're starting with. So we're starting with the neck bones, onions, guys, broth, and we're just going to get this started. So here's our pan. I'm going to put a little bit, a little bit of fat back. And it's just like bacon, bacon in piece, I guess you will call it. I don't know what it is. My grandmother used this, and I'm using it, okay? I'm going to take the salt off of it, though, because I don't want the salt. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it up a little bit, just like that, okay? Get some of that bacon fat out, render out that fat. And that was just 2 pieces, as you guys can see. And I'm going to put some, I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to put some of this onion in here. And this is just a half an onion. And I have, so we have a quarter in the pot that we're just going to caramelize with this bacon. Okay, can you guys see that? I know it's some smoke. I'm gonna stick these neck bones in here with this, just like so. And I'm just gonna let this do its thing just for a second. I'll put a little bit of oil in here, guys. Just a little bit. Get those onions going. And you won't believe the flavor this will give this. Just taking this little extra step. So what I'm going to do is add just a little bit of seasoned salt. Hope y'all can see that. Y'all see that? Not too much. A little, oh, child. A little bit of garlic. A little bit of black pepper. Let me take this off because I don't have time. See that black pepper? And a little bit of onion powder. And you guys season to taste, okay? Because we're just seasoning up our broth. Just like so. Can y'all see these onions? See that global soul? See the color of those onions? Let me see if I can. Y'all see that? So we're just going to do that. We're going to take this broth. We're going to pour that broth in there. And y'all see this is like a quart. And you see that? Only thing we're going to do now, remember guys, I told you guys you want to actually, you do want to kind of see what you need to adjust any seasonings beforehand, before everything gets started. Oh child, yes, that's so good. We are just going to let that hit a boil. And then we're going to turn it down and just let it simmer for about an hour. After that, we'll add our lima beans. I have two different types of lima beans. And the reason why is these are dry lima beans. These are what I like. This is what I learned to cook. My grandma always made dry beans. Always. My mom, she loved the green lima beans, and usually they were the bigger ones, but because it's a weeknight, I don't want something too you know, to take too long. I got the smaller ones. Hence, these were actually smaller lima beans, the small, not the large limas. But, and let me show you. They were these, and they were just a 12-ounce packet of baby llamas. But what happened, and let me show you how big it is. See how tiny it is? But I let them sit in hot water for about an hour, and look at the difference in size. Can you guys see that? You see that? So this one is dry. This is after soaked for an hour. So yeah, so you want to soak the dry ones, or you could just use all frozen, or you can use all dry. I'm doing the best of both worlds, because hence my mom, I have to do, you know, and I really like the flavor of the dry llamas. And my auntie Robbie liked llama beans too, dry llamas. So anyway, you know, you have to mix all your family and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's what soul food is, you know, all about the love and the memories and so forth and so on. So that's why I'm doing both. So right now we're going to let this go for about an hour and just simmer, guys. And here's our chicken that's cleaned. I'm just taking some of this off. We are going to cut up this chicken like old school, because when I was younger, my mom had a whole chicken, and she cut up the chicken, and we had chicken pieces that became whatever, fried chicken, baked chicken, you know, whatever she needed to be at the time. But it was chicken, a whole chicken was way cheaper than buying pieces of chicken. And that's just how she did it. So guys, I'm showing you how she, so here's the breast. You see that? I'm going to cut the breast off first. You see that, how I'm doing that? And I'm just going to take just like that. And then you see this part, guys? We're just going to go down just like this. And you see this neck that's holding up? So this part is the back. This is all the dark meat. You got the 2 legs and you have the back. And this is the white meat. You have the breast and the wing, okay? So, what we're going to do is take this breast just like so. And I'm just going to go down just like this, okay? I'm not going to make this complicated. And we're going to take this breast and cut it into 4 pieces, okay? Now, you would take this wing off. My mom would take this wing off, but it's just not enough of us here to even think about doing that. So I'm going to do it this way. Actually, you know what? I might take one of the wings just to show you guys how to cut it. Here's the wing. I'm just going to cut just like that. Global Soul, if you see it's getting to be like a pain trying to cut it, just find a joint and cut it, okay? Here's your wing. Here's your breast. And this has part of the, like the back part of it on it. You see that? I don't really want that part. I'm going to take that off. And so, I'm going to take this one down like this, okay? Now, dark meat, just like that. Here's the drumstick. Y'all see that? You see how I'm holding this up where the drumstick is? I'm just going to cut just like that, okay? Hold that drumstick. Cut, break it where the joint is. You see that joint? And you're just going to cut it. Just like that, Global Soul. We're going to do this other one. Drumstick. Hold it. You see that joint? I'm just going to break it at the joint. You see that joint? Just like that. And you're just going to cut it. And cut it down just like that. Alright? So now, you got the back and you got the thighs. Okay? Now, somebody might want that back. My mom used to like the back. Her favorite part is the thigh. So, what we're going to do, we're going to cut this back out. Okay. Now, our meat is boiling. I just want y'all to see this. Y'all see that? So I turned it down and it's just going to simmer for about an hour. All right, that's the back. Here's the thigh. I want to so you know, back in the day, your mom had to be the butcher. She had to do all the stuff. Yeah, y'all. We never think about, you know, those things, how we think we doing something when we're making a meal, but so many extra steps our parents had to take to make us a meal. You know? Things that we surely take for granted now. Alright, guys. And here's our back piece. I'm going to take that off. And so yeah, Global. So I told y'all that chicken was washed, but still, that was a lot going on with that. So what we're going to do now, Global Soul, is, let me see if I can get some of this out of here. We are going to season this chicken up, okay? And we are going to fry it first. We're going to flour and fry it. So you're going to season your chicken just like you would your fried chicken, okay? And we want to try to get this as, as dry as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? But you do want to get this chicken dried up. This is the chicken neck. I'll probably just stick that in there just to help the gravy do what it does. But that's the only purpose I was sticking in there. Okay, so guys, we're going to use those same seasonings, and this is what I'm going to season this chicken with. Some season oil, and I'm going to sprinkle liberally, okay? And so you see how I'm sprinkling and I'm turning? Y'all see that, guys? But that's how I do mine. Everybody does theirs different. You can do yours all on one side and then turn it on the other side, however you want it. Because you know I'm going to massage this in anyway. Okay? Then I'm going to take a little bit of onion powder. Just like so. Okay, a little bit of garlic, not a lot of garlic. So you don't, I don't know, some people put garlic on their fried chicken. The only reason why I'm using this is because this is smothered. If it was fried chicken, I would not, okay? Just regular fried chicken. Emphatically not. And a little bit of paprika, guys. And I'm going to wash these seasonings off because you see I have chicken all over my hands. And black pepper, which I'm going to sprinkle liberally, okay? Because I'm going to rub this in. So all I'm going to do is take this chicken just like this. And I'm just going to rub it in just like that. Y'all see that? Just like that. It's just that simple. It is not rocket science, y'all. And so I'm going to take a little bit of chicken bouillon, okay? Any kind you like. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that on there. Just not. That might be a tablespoon on the whole thing, if that. And I'm just going to rub that in. So this chicken is going to be nice and seasoned, nice and flavored. Guys, just like that. And then what I'm going to do is so can y'all see this? So our chicken is seasoned, okay? And what we're going to do is, all we're going to do, and I'm going to clean up this mess first, is, well, actually, I'm going to pick up my son from school and I'll be back. But I seasoned this flour. Can y'all see the seasonings? I seasoned this flour with the same seasonings as I did on my chicken. So what you want to do, and it's just flour, okay, guys? What you want to do is just season your flour with the seasonings that you season your chicken, because some of this will come off. But you want, you know, you want your chicken to be really seasoned, because that's what's going to get your gravy to where it needs to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just follow my lead, okay? And everything's not for everybody. So if you don't want the garlic, or you don't want the onion, if you just want salt and pepper, come on now, just do the salt and pepper. It's going to be delicious. But you still want to season that flour. Don't sleep on that step, okay, Global Soul? Season that flour, y'all. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, and you know what I'm going to do? I'll stick these hard lima beans in here, because pork neck bones don't take as long, excuse me, to cook as if we were cooking, like ham hocks or something like that. They take less time, and I don't want the meat all, you know, I want it to be nice and seasoned, but I don't want the meat to be like everywhere in my like, you know what I'm saying? I want to suck the neck bone. I don't want it like, you know. If you know, you know. Okay? So I'm just going to let that do what it doing there. I'm going to go pick up my son. I'm just going to let this season stay here for about 40 minutes and marinate in here. And then we're going to come back. We're going to fry this chicken. We're going to put it in gravy. We're going to make gravy. We're going to put it in the gravy, which is smothering it. We're going to smother this chicken, baby. We're going to let it roll slowly until the chicken is so tender, baby. And then we're going to make our biscuits and our rice. And then we're going to eat, Global Soul. So I will be back, y'all. Okay, Global Soul, I am back from picking up my son. And, okay, let me get my glasses just so I can see. And here's what our beans are looking like, guys. And so I'm going to see, and this has been in here for about an hour and probably about an hour and a half. Yeah, it's been in here for about an hour and a half. So what I'm going to do is just take some of these limas just like that and drop them in there. and mix them in. Yeah, y'all, I'm just gonna put all that in there. I'm gonna put that in there and let that cook probably for about another hour or so. Let that hit a boil again. And yeah, guys, you see? So now what we're going to do is we're going to let that hit a boil. But I'm going to take this over here. I'm going to scoop these over there. Turn this on. And we are going to get started on our chicken. Okay, let me see, guys. So here's our grease for our chicken. Okay, guys? Let me see if I can, because what we want to do is, and that oil's hot. So first things first, we're just going to fry this. We are not going to fry this chicken all the way. We're going to partially fry it. So here's our bag with our flour. I'm just going to take our chicken, put it in our bag like that. Do like that. Get the excess off. Stick it in our pot, okay? I'm going to try to get the dark pieces first and the bigger pieces, just so they can cook faster. The drumsticks, the thighs. And we want to brown these, okay, guys? So, that's the breast. I'm going to put this wing in here. Here's a thigh. Get this big. Alright, that's breast. And this is the back. And this one. Here's another thigh. And that's all we're going to do, guys. And then we're going to let that cook for a little bit. And oh, let's turn this down. And then we're going to turn it. And this process is not, it's not hard. It's just a few steps, but it's worth the steps, guys. This is worth the steps, okay? Because I see people just putting the chicken, season it, and putting it in gravy and saying it's smothered. But I promise you, when you do it this way, you'll say, dang, why didn't I do that before? Like, what? That's how good it's gonna be. I don't want none of this chicken to burn at all. Okay. But guys, I just want to show you what it's supposed to look like, and then I'll finish frying the rest of it. All right, here's our bowl I'm going to put it in. I'm just going to stick that right there. I'm running out of space, y'all. Okay. All right, Global. So I'm going to let this fry a little bit, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when we have to take it out. I'll be right back. Okay, Global. So you guys see this? We are just going to take this chicken, and I wash this pan back off, and I'm just going to sit it on here. Don't worry about any grease or anything like that. And it's like 3/4 of the way done, but not all the way done, okay, guys? And that's how you want it. I'm just gonna let that brown just a little bit more. You see that, guys? You see how nice and crispy this chicken is, the coating on this chicken? Y'all see that? And that's how y'all want it, Global Soul. So I'm going to fry up the rest of this chicken. And see that crispiness right there? I'm going to fry up the rest of this chicken, Global Soul, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, Global Soul, we are taking our last piece of chicken out of here. Out of this hot oil. Now, you can let this oil sit for a little bit if you want to. What I'm going to do, and here's our chicken, Global Soul. Y'all see that? So I'm going to put this aside, set this aside for a second, because I want to show you guys something. I'm going to take this Fry Daddy right here. You can use any kind of pot you want to, okay? And I'm just going to take this oil, and I'm going to pour most of this out, okay? Because this is what's going to make our gravy. So see those little crunchies like this? Now we're going to turn this all the way down. See that, guys? That's the goodness that's going to help make this gravy. I'm going to set this aside. That's just our oil. I'm going to take all of this from the sides of the pan. Okay. I'm going to turn this on low and let this, because we don't want this to burn, okay, guys? What you don't want to do is that to burn. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a little bit of flour, maybe about a tablespoon, not much, okay? Just to get some of this oil, because this is what's going to make our gravy, okay? And we're just going to take that, and we're going to get our whisk. I'm going to turn this off just for a second so it'll cool down, because I don't want to burn anything to burn. You don't want this to burn, because you don't want it to taste burnt, okay, guys? So we're just going to whisk our flour in there. Now, the chicken that you have is actually going to thicken up this gravy as well, okay? So that's why I don't want to use too much flour, because when you put the chicken in, that's gonna make a gravy as well. So just watch me. And you see this? I'm just gonna do it like that. And then I'm gonna let this I just want to cook out the flour taste, but guess what? That flour taste gonna cook out by the time this gravy's done. So here's our broth, okay? We're just gonna add that to the pot. Stir, stir, stir. All right, y'all with me, Global Soul? I promise it might not look like nothing now, but you're gonna say, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I watched Global Soul. 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. Okay, cream of chicken. You could omit this if you don't want to. You can make it from scratch if you want to. But we're just going to use this, okay? Just 1 can. I'm going to turn this back on. Just like that. I'm going to stir this in. And what we're doing is making up our gravy flavor profile before we put our chicken in. Okay? And we're just going to stir that like that. Gravy Master. I'm going to put 2 capfuls of this. And this is just browning. And, yeah, y'all, I don't know. Don't ask me why. This is what my mom did, my grandmom did. So this is what I do, okay? So just do it because that's what they do and that's what I do. I don't know what's the purpose, if it's just to brown it. Because it seems like it's pretty brown already, but yeah, that's how they do it. Just going to add a tiny bit of onion soup mix, and that's homemade. Okay, it's about 2 tablespoons. You don't want too much. Okay. Now, you see how this is getting a little thick? But we don't want it too thick. You see that, guys? We don't want it too thick because it's going to thicken up. I promise you more when we put the chicken in there, okay? Okay. All right, guys. So this is how you're going to know if your gravy's good or not already, because you're going to taste it. And if you need to adjust it for anything, if you need more broth, if you need to add bouillon, if you need some black pepper, which I think I'm going to put in mine, simply because I like the black pepper flavor profile, okay? You don't have to though, all right? I'm going to put a little bit more water in this because I know this is going to thicken more, and it's already getting thick. Okay, and now because we want it a little runny like that. So all we're going to do, and let me see. Yep. So you're going to taste now, adjust now, and then all we're going to do is take this seasoned chicken and put it in the pot. So you're going to put your dark at the bottom because that's what's going to cook longer. And you want your white on top, okay? And you're going to turn this down low. It's cooking so good. It's so moist. Alright. Okay, guys. So I'm going to take that. I'm taking all this goodness and I'm putting this in a pot. You know what I mean? Every bit of it. And don't worry, because that oil is going to, this flour is going to soak up some of that oil. You want to check it from time to time, guys. And the last step you want to do, this is very important, is add your onions. This is 1.5 onion. The onion is going to season your gravy, okay? Don't caramelize the onion for this. Just keep it raw. All right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick some on top. And I'm just going to stick some in here. Yeah. Guys, I made the onions big because if people don't like onions, it's okay. You could take them out, but do not put them in there, okay? Even if you take them out, I'm telling you, it makes all the difference in the world. Every bit of difference, okay? So just trust me on that, all right? As they say, just trust the process. So whether or not you like onions or not, this is what it looks like, okay? We're going to cover this and let this cook for about 30 minutes on low, not high. We're going to clean up our mess. I want you to see our beans right there. And they're almost done. Our meat is almost tender. And yeah. So we're going to let this thicken until it gets like thick. Okay, guys? Can y'all see that? Close that up. Let this do its thing, and I'll be back. I'm going to clean up this mess, and then we're going to make our biscuits. Okay, Global Soul, so now we're going to make our biscuits. Our oven is preheated at 400 degrees, okay? And y'all know it's me baking, y'all, so it's iffy. Oh, okay. Before I forget, like the video, give me a comment, please. Share it with a friend. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. For you guys that have subscribed, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. We are almost there, so I'm super excited. So guys, just hang in there with me, and yeah, because you know, y'all, I'll get to talk and forget all about it. So okay, let's get to cracking with these biscuits. Okay, so y'all know already, you know I do too much, okay? You can use any biscuit mix. My mother used to use Bisquick to make her biscuits. This is a biscuit mix called Formula L. It makes excellent biscuits. All you have to do is add buttermilk to it. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm not measuring, I'm just going to make enough for a couple biscuits, guys. So go measure by, do everything by the way the instructions tell you, okay? This is a little garlic powder, so I'm going to put a little of this garlic in here, just a little bit. See that? Not a lot. I had some fresh chives. I'm just going to put a little fresh chives in here because it's pretty. And I like the flavor of it. A little bit of cheese, okay? Not too much. Because I want to put some on top. And guys, I think I really want to put some butter inside of these. I don't know if I should. I'm going to put a little sour cream since I put the chives. Just a little pinch of sour cream. And I know somebody is a baker that's watching this video and they are probably cool. Close your eyes, y'all. Just close your eyes because I don't know. We'll see how it comes out. I'm going to put a little bit of buttermilk in it. So we want a sticky dough. I do know that much. We want kind of a sticky dough. I think I'm going to put just a little bit of this butter in here too. I don't think it's going to kill it, okay? Then I'm just going to take my hands. I'm going to mix this around just like this. And I can already tell I'm going to need a little bit more biscuit mix. Because it's a little bit too doughy. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this to it. Not too much. Yeah, y'all. I hope these come out good. I was thinking about adding I was actually thinking about adding an egg yolk. I would think an egg yolk would be really nice and moist. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the sour cream. And we're gonna see how it comes out. You won't know, but by trial and error, okay? And I'm sure not afraid to try or error. So we'll see. Okay. I'm going to take this. I'm just going to take a little flour and put it on here. Just like that. Okay, guys? Y'all see that? They say you don't want to mix it up too much. So I'm not going to over mix it, okay? I'm just going to take it just like that. Get this off my hands. Do it like that. Press it down. And they say you do it like that, okay? So you just taking it and see how that's, ooh, child, look how I did that. So I'm just going to stick that there. This has to be wiped off, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to take a little bit of that because that's sticking. And do it just like that, okay? Just a few times. Not too much. We don't want, we want the layers to be flaky. So that's why we're just taking it and doing it like that, okay? You want to be gentle. That's what they say. Now I want to listen to what they said, right? Okay. So we're just going to do this a couple times. And then we're going to do like that. Do like that. Do like that. I'm just going to take a little bit more of this right here. But see, it's still a little sticky, guys. leave it alone now. Okay, because I don't think it's that sticky now. So, let's get this out the way. And what I think I want to do is do square biscuits. I want to do nice. I don't think I want to do round. I want to do a square biscuit. Okay. Just like that. See how I'm forming it? That's how I think I want it to be. And I think, guys, I'm just going to do it like that. Do it like that and like that. Okay. I think I want a square biscuit. I don't think I want a round one. And so, what we're going to do, guys, we are just going to put it on this piece of paper. And let's see how if this actually I want some of this to be more uniform, how big this rises. Okay, so our oven is on 400. They feel like they might be nice and fluffy. I don't know, because I'm not a biscuit maker. Like, you know. It seems like since I'm not a biscuit maker, I should follow directions. But okay, so I'm just going to brush some butter on top, y'all, because y'all know how much I love butter. We're going to brush it again when it's done. Now, I don't know. I'm assuming like maybe about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'll check on it at 400. Y'all see that? Ooh, child, my cheese is melting. I'm just going to stick a little bit of this cheese right on top. Ooh, it's melting. It's getting gooey. Oh, I wonder what it would taste like if we put cheese at the bottom and made like the bottom like a cheese, like a layer of cheese at the bottom. We're about to see what that's going to taste like. Okay, so we just want it spread out nicely on the biscuit. Each spot have some cheese. Okay. All right, Global Soul. So we're going to put this in for, let's just do it like this. That's a little bit of color, pop of color. We're going to put this in for, I would say 12 minutes, okay? I'm going to set the timer for 1200. Start. I'm going to clean up this mess, Global Soul, and I will be back, guys. Okay, Global Soul, so here is our biscuits. They came out beautiful, guys. Look at that. This is the one with the cheese at the bottom. Look how, oh, it's hot. Look how light and fluffy it is. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to taste this. All right, guys, so that's our biscuits. Our That's our smothered chicken. Our lima beans are done. Our rice is done. Y'all see that? Oh, I don't know. Can y'all see that good? Yes, okay. I'm going to turn that off. And guys, I had to saute some peppers because you know I like color. I can't. So I had to put a little bit of color to it. So I'm going to make a plate. Guys, I'm going to make a plate and taste this for you guys. And I will be right back, Global Soul. Okay, Global Soul, here is our plate, y'all. Y'all see that? It is our biscuits, which came out really good. Looks like it. Our lima beans and our smothered chicken and rice, y'all. Okay, let's see what it's hitting for, Global Soul. So y'all, right off the rip, I know I'm going to put a little bit of more gravy on here just because I want to dip this biscuit, okay? I want to dip the biscuit. All right, Global Soul? First thing I'm going to taste is the lima beans because it's probably my favorite thing on this plate. Oh. Hot sauce. Gotta have a little hot sauce on this, okay? Got to. All right, Global Soul. Let's see. Global Soul. These lima beans are so creamy. They just melt in your mouth, baby. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It just melts in my mouth. It's so creamy. Oh my goodness. Y'all. See that chicken? It's all the way done. I want the thigh though. Cut the thigh. I'm not really a drumstick person. Hold on, guys. So I want to get away from that bone. Get some of that thigh meat. Some of that gravy and rice and onion. Y'all, if y'all do that gravy like I told you, baby, I'm telling you, this gravy is so I wish y'all can taste this. Oh my gosh, it just, oh my goodness, it just reminds me of my mom. Oh my goodness, oh man. Smothered chicken was either a Sunday dinner or a breakfast over with grits. When we had company, child, please. Global Soul. Y'all, look at this biscuit. Y'all see how, oh, it's got gravy on it. Hold on. Y'all see how light that biscuit is? So moist. Look. Look over so. Y'all see that moisture? You see that? Baby. Maybe, what's it called? I put it in there. Maybe put that sour cream was good, y'all. See what I'm saying? You won't know till you know, okay, baby? And this biscuit is good. I'm not kidding y'all. Look at that. It's so, it's a big girl biscuit. It's all fluffy and light. Look at that. You see that? It's so buttery and moist. It's just fluffy. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. Y'all, I wish y'all would try something on here. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know my videos is long, okay? I'm trying. I really am. But I just been trying to tell y'all how to do it right. You know what I'm saying? So, like this video, please. If this is your first time, welcome. Subscribe to my channel. I love what I do, guys. Anybody that's been following me, I guess you can tell that already. Yeah, y'all, I am sweating. I got to sit down. I told y'all the last time I had to wiggle my toes, but baby, I don't even know. Mom, thank you so much for teaching me how to make this. I love you. All right, Global Soul, I'm out. To the next video, y'all. Bye.